Code is making moves in the last few hours, price-wise and marketing-wise. The whole community is their marketing team. I've never seen a project like it. I repeat, I have never seen a project like it. We'll talk about new influencers promoting the project. We'll talk about the community in general. We'll talk about some of the tokenomics, some Ethereum news, Google Trends, price analysis, more news. There's a lot of things, so you want to stay for the video. So make sure you watch the video all the way until the end. Let's start with the chart analysis. Yes, gold prices is not looking really good, well right now. But since we are hovering below the 200 EMA with a rejection right through it, it is not looking good. But there are some things that you should consider if you are if you're holding some code DAO token. First of which is this EMA cross. It was cancelled out by the EMA cross that we had in the morning, but the volume that we're having right now would not make up for a valid argument in terms of technical analysis. Why? Look at this volume. You want to make sure you're following actual price moves, like the ones we had at the I believe is the Japanese session, 3:30 my time, where we had this massive spike up from wealth accumulating, and there were a few people that said they were in the project. First of which is Henok. Yes, he's a controversial figure in the crypto space, but he does buy some volume and he does have some influence on the algorithm when his TikTok accounts aren't banned. I actually respect his hustle a lot. He's done, I think, really well for himself and for the few projects he is in. In the 18, look at what he's saying. By the way, I like the his tweet right now. Full credit to him. In the 18 days of code holders and stakers have grown by over 3,000%, from 448 to 14,000. That's how the many build the code army. If that rate of growth were to continue, the code army would number 500,000 by the end of this month. I do not know if we'll compound or get a rate like this, but the code army is definitely strong right now, especially if we somehow hold above the 200 EMA on the 4-hour chart. This is something that I talked about earlier in the morning. The next is a tweet from Code DAO. They're saying, if you do not understand this, try and understand this. So it's very simple. This is organic supportive tokenomics. No clever tricks, just pure design. This is the infinite machine. This is code. We are Code DAO. They also have a Medium article, as I said. But again, this is a project where the community does a lot of the work. They're just like, I've never seen such a strong Twitter community since, I don't know, since Shiba Inu a year ago. This perfectly illustrates the power of Code DAO. More code was taken out of circulation. And yeah, ideas are bulletproof. They have a strong marketing team. I do believe, to be honest, that's just my opinion. I believe some of the fan accounts on Twitter are theirs. They're just my opinion, right? This video is no financial advice in general. I do believe this is targeted marketing. There's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion, right? As a person in the crypto space, I wouldn't say that's black hat. I think that's normal. But they're doing a great thing, Medium post and everything. Something you should be aware of, because Code is part of the Ethereum chain, is that Ethereum just ran a major merge test, bringing it one step closer to a game-changing upgrade. They're basically trying to go from proof of work to proof of stake, from mining to actually staking. For years, Ethereum developers have promised a huge, let me just zoom in because I know some of you are watching on a mobile device. Let's see. Do you see that? Is this okay? Let me know in the comment section down below. Maybe this would be a little better. So I know for future videos. For years, Ethereum developers have promised a huge upgrade that would, among other things dramatically decrease the amount of energy used by the blockchain to make it eco-friendly. I would imagine if Ethereum goes to proof of stake, Tesla might accept Ethereum because it will be eco-friendly because of the staking. Why not? The test was a dress rehearsal for what's called the merge. The timeline for the real merge hasn't been confirmed yet. There's some tests, and I'll keep you updated. But pretty much, how did the test go? To test the merge on Monday, developers attempted what's called a shadow fork. With it, they were able to recreate what would happen during the merge without impacting the Ethereum mainnet. It's like if you have a website, it's basically testing the website without the website being online, right? So, on a native network. In doing this, developers had launched a small number of nodes that ran them through the merge. Nodes are computers that run software to verify transactions. Since it's just a few nodes running through the test, the main Ethereum network keeps going along as if nothing happened. The merge panels have arrived. I wonder if there will be special NFTs or some rewards or some airdrops around the merge. And most importantly, I wonder how this will impact graphics cards. Because I have a few friends that are main business is to flip graphic cards. The Google Trends for Code Deo right now, there's a lot of things to go over, but pretty much the trend is down for the day. The highs are lower. There's nothing that wrong with that, because normally after some as interest searches go lower, at one point we'll start buying in, and then people are wondering what is happening to Google Deo, and they're starting to Google it. If we go through the last, let's say, 30 days, obviously when CoolDAO started pumping, people started searching for it. This is pretty much CoolDAO's price. There was a lot of searching when people started taking profits at the highest points, right? The all-time high was on the 3rd of April. As soon as we hit the all-time high, we had a massive influx of searches, and this is basically sheep mentality. So the point I'm trying to get across is Google Trends, you can use it, but use it combining other factors, because if you started buying Code Deo here when it was already at max potential, whale started dumping here. So it was too late for you. You want to buy into tokens as the interest starts to pump. And yesterday we had 1616 up from 11 on the 7th of April. Hopefully there's some cool marketing events or something, or just events in general that we can look forward to with COOD that can get more surge volume. Just a little bit, maybe 20-ish, just a little spike above it. We don't want to get 15, 14, and then below 11. That would not be perfect, because then I think the price can pump again, but it might take a little longer. If you something interesting is you see these votes a lot on my channel. I try to do like 20 posts a day to understand the community's opinion, and then I review them within the video. So first, I want to thank everyone just participated. So basically 4 hours ago I made a video of whale is buying COOD. 82% from 22 votes said pump is incoming. 14% just said they're grabbing some coffee. And then we had the COOD will delete the zero soon. 40% of 25 people said, yep, we are deleting a zero. And will hold support. Only 32% said it will go to zero. So basically 68%, which is what, 15 people, 16, 17 people said that are basically they're bullish on COOD. There's more news that we'll cover on COOD, but this will be in the next video. First, I want to thank you. I didn't beg for a like, I didn't beg for a subscribe. This is because I respect your time and your privacy, and what I want to say was I spent around 14 hours yesterday creating content for you guys so you can enjoy the news first before you find them on any other channel. If you appreciate that, all you have to do is like the video. If you like the video, if you decide to do this, I will be very grateful, and this will boost the video within the algorithm. If you subscribe, you'll learn about the hottest news tokens first. Yes, some of the tokens I'll talk about would not be that interesting for you. I understand that. Do not unsubscribe because of that. I'm making content to tailored around the whole crypto community. Oops. And I want to talk about as many projects as possible because a lot of you are diversified. This video is not financial advice. Bye, boys.